What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, people? What's up, people? Are you able to hear us? Today I'm joined by Carl. Carl, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, man.
Yeah, cool. So welcome to the show, guys. I know it's a late one, but you do know yourself that today there's been a lot of drama. We don't even know who's going to start in the starting lineup. It's been crazy. Get well soon to our manager, Pep, who's got COVID at the minute, and all the players and the staff at Man City who are also struggling with COVID right now. I hope you all get well soon. So, Carl, tomorrow we're going to play Swindon Town. How do you think the game is going to go?
Well, where are they in the league? They're League Two, right? Can you pull up their the league, the results, and the league standing? Do you have access to it? I have access to it.
Yeah. Let me pull up that. So far, right? Where are they? Bear with me for a minute. So that's who they've played so far. That's the form so far.
Are you sharing?
The last game, they won. Just bear with me for a minute.
Sure.
I'm gonna have to show it to the screen so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Let's just share it there so everyone is able to see it. So that's them. Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
So okay, so you can see they're not in very good form, but some of their games have been cancelled.
Yeah.
During this COVID time, a lot of games have been cancelled. But they drew. Then they beat Northampton Town 5-2. That's the latest game. So they're coming in very, very, very good spirit. You know what I mean? Very good spirit. I can say that. So if you look at the head-to-head with Man City against Swindon, we're going back to 1993. We beat them 3-1. 1994, we beat them 2-1. So this is the third time we are playing them. So they've never won against us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm assuming this was when we were in like this Division 2 or something like that, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah, basically you could say that. So basically you could say maybe that time. So that's the head-to-head. But as I said, they are in good spirits because they beat Northampton Town 5-2, and they don't have any COVID cases. They haven't reported any COVID cases, so it's only from our side. So what do you think yourself after seeing that? What do you think? How do you think we're going to do in this game?
I mean, the truth is, it's FA Cup. We have to respect the competition. We have to give it our best shot. But the quality should be able to speak for itself, right? At the end of the day, I know that we haven't confirmed, but we believe that there are some players who are available. And if we have even 50% of our squad available, and we are serious on the day, we should be able to win that game. So I'm hopeful that we'll be able to do that. Where are they in League Two? Are they top of their League Two? Are they middle?
Wait. Okay. You asked me that. Sorry, I didn't check on that. Bear with me for a minute.
Yeah.
Swindon Town.
Yeah, if you check the table where they are League Two, you should be able to see.
Check how they're doing so far, isn't it?
Yeah, I can also check myself while you're looking for that as well.
No, I have it right here. Let me just share. Bear with me for a minute. All the guys who've joined us, all the guys that are watching on Twitter, welcome to the channel. I'm here with Carl, who's from Pitch Points, another City channel. We're talking about Swindon Town FC versus Man City. The game is tomorrow at 8 o'clock. That's in England. I don't know about your times there. I don't know what time you're going to watch it, Carl.
It will be around 3 o'clock, I think, in the afternoon. Over here.
3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah.
That's a good time, isn't it?
Yeah. We know because we are 5 hours behind the UK. I believe we're 5 or 6 hours behind the UK. We get to see games. Like, for example, all the games that you guys get at 12:30, we get at 7:30 in the morning, which is perfect because once you wake up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the table. That's the table over there, as you can see. since you were looking for the table. So as you can see, they're sitting third right now
Yeah,
with
fifth.
22,
Fifth. Yeah, fifth.
2020. Okay, fifth, sorry.
Yeah.
They're sitting fifth right now in
Mhm.
League Two division, and they've got 37 points. And you can see the last 5 games, they have won, draw, loss. No, cancelled. That's cancelled. XX is cancelled, I think so.
So what I understand about Swindon Town is that they're actually a progressive team.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is they like to play out from the back. They like to play
Yeah.
to the thirds. They like to build play up, just like City in a way. They're not one of those teams
Amazing.
who play like a 4-4-2 or who sit back with a back five. They actually play. They like to play to the thirds. In fact, let's look at the last game. I'm gonna look at the last game to see. See the formation that they used. That'll kind of give you an insight into how they usually kind of set up. I'm looking right now to see. Hold on a
Just
sec.
bear with me for a minute.
Yeah, they played on the 1st of January. So I'm looking right now. League Two, Swindon Town. Here we go. Was 5-2. Here it is. Lineups. Okay, so they play a 3-4-3-5-2. They actually play
I have it right here. That's the last match they played. This is it.
Yeah, they play a 3-5-2. As you can see, they play three at the back, with two wing backs. 3-5-2, one holding midfielder, and then the wing backs are the number 10 to the left hand side, and then number 22 on the right hand side with two strikers, Harry McKirdy and Tyrese Simpson.
Okay, so they're a team that can cause issues.
So they seem to me to be like almost like a Brighton, but not as good as Brighton.
Yeah. They're obviously they're in League Two, but you never know. Let's not say that. In the FA Cup, there's always giant killing moments,
Yeah. So clearly, looks like they have an injury to Jack P.A. in the left wing back.
Okay. Okay, so let's move on from Swindon Town FC and go to our own team, Man City. So today, there was obviously today they said there's cases of COVID.
Yeah.
So obviously we haven't requested for the game to be cancelled. But the caretaker who's going to be on the pitch, because Pep is not going to be there and the assistant coach is not going to be there. He said that he doesn't want to mention the names out of respect, and he doesn't want to give out any name. He just said 7 senior players, or he just said 7 players. He didn't mention specific players. And obviously the press tried to get it out of him, but he still couldn't mention who it is. So looking at that, we are going to just do a lineup, but we're going to have to guess, because I think I sent something to the group, right? Saying, bear with me for a minute. It says that Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, Rodri, Gundogan, KDB, Jesus, Bernardo Silva, Copa, Nathan Ake, and Lavia are all negative, tested negative. But remember this, in the press, your man, the caretaker, said they'll also test tomorrow. So some players might actually end up maybe being positive tomorrow. You never know, and things might change.
That's the world we live in today. We just don't know until the final day.
Can I ask you something before we move on to the lineup and the score prediction?
Sure.
How serious do you want to take the FA Cup this season?
Well, I want to win everything. I don't want anybody to win anything. That's my mentality. I want to win everything. I want to win. Carabao Cup is gone. I mean, at the start of the season, I want to win everything. I want to win Community Shield, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, Champions League, Premier League. That's me. Right now, there's this argument that people say about, nobody likes us, they hate us. Some fans want other rival fans to like us. I don't give two. I don't want them to like me. Why should they like me? I want to win. I want to beat their ass and then get the respect, whether they like you or
Yeah.
not. If you beat them, they respect you. You beat them 3 or 4 or 5, they respect you.
Yeah,
They
you
can,
have to beat them on the pitch. As Pep Guardiola said, beat them on
yeah,
the pitch, talk
on
on
the
the pitch,
pitch. Yeah,
don't talk outside football.
just it is what it is. And if they beat us, fair play, shake the hand, move on. You're better than us. Period. But
Yeah, cool.
yeah, I mean, I want to win everything. Why play a game you don't want to win? That's why I
Okay,
don't
right.
understand
So
this. Now, I understand that, okay, if you don't have a deep squad, you need to prioritize and all that kind of stuff. I get that. But then what? You're running the risk of not winning anything. Look at Spurs yesterday, right? Against Chelsea.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, Chelsea are probably going to go through, which means Spurs again may not win anything this year.
That team, man. That's bordering. They're just border jobs.
I
Border
mean,
Spurs are just border jobs.
think about the conference. I mean, you got the easiest thing, the Conference League, right? You have the third-rate competition in Europe. Because you couldn't field the team, even if you're fielding the kids against you should be able to win that game.
Yeah, you
You
should
bottle.
though. We should we should be able. I think we have so much quality to fight against a League Two team. So look, moving on that with quality, based on the names I just mentioned before,
Yeah,
let's start with the lineup. So guys out there, guys are watching this or who's gonna watch this later. As I said, there's a lot of COVID cases at Man City, but they have been told us the players that have been affected. We just know Pep and the assistant manager are the only names that are brought out. So we are not sure, but there was somebody who posted on Twitter that certain players have tested negative. So we're going to use that basis as the backbone for the team. Then we're just going to feed it up. I think that would be fair, isn't it, Carl?
absolutely. That's all we know. We go based on the
Okay,
information
right.
that we
Okay,
know.
so
Yeah.
cool. So uh, we are going to start off with the keeper. So keeper, we say Stefan.
Yeah, I said Stefan because he's the usual FA Cup keeper, right? We don't know if he's positive or not, but let's go with Stefan.
Okay, so since Walker is fit, do you go with Walker at the right back?
Yep. I think we go with Kyle, the right
He
back.
needs game time, doesn't he? He hasn't played
Absolutely.
since the Leipzig game.
Yes, almost how many weeks now? Almost a month.
Yeah. So far, according to that list we had, Ruben Diaz and Nathan Ake are the only defenders that have been listed negative.
Oh, put them in.
Yeah. So
What's going on with Stones, by the way?
I don't know, man. You know he gets injured a lot. That's the reason why maybe even though some teams were looking to get Nathan Ake on loan, I think that's why we have kept him around, and that's the reason why Pep wanted Nathan Ake. Because Stones, as good as he is, he sometimes gets injured. Once he gets injured, it's hard for him to come back.
Mm.
You know this. And sometimes when he comes back, he never comes back 100%. What about left back? So we haven't heard about Zinchenko, but he was one of the guys that were down recently with COVID. That was openly mentioned. So are we going with, is it Esperant?
Yeah, if it's available, Esperant, let's do Esperant. I mean, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't have COVID. I mean, we know Zinchenko's out or was out.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on with Joao. So let's put Esperant there. Besides,
Okay.
Joao needs a rest, if you ask me. I think too.
Okay, great. So now, according to that tweet and the rumor, it says that Rodri, Ilkay Gundogan, and De Bruyne and Lavia are the midfielders that are fit. So who do we go?
Aguigo Rodri, number
Okay.
6.
And here,
we go, Kevin.
Kevin. Don't forget there's Cole Palmer.
Yeah, we go, Kevin. Let's put KDB there. Your keyboard is making some noise, but it's fine.
I know it is. Just bear with me for a minute. It's because, how can I say this? It's because I'm using that thing, so it's going to be making a bit of noise. Can you still hear me?
I hear you. Yep.
Yeah, great, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, what about here? Are you going for Gundogan?
You're a little low, but I can hear you. I mean, I'm going Gundogan.
It's low so that the keyboard is a bit low too.
Okay, but it's fine. I mean, make it high. It doesn't matter. We can. It's better to hear you than not to hear you.
Okay, so now who's going to be your front three? We have Jesus, who's fit, Cole Palmer, who's fit.
Is that confirmed? Did I get confirmed that Jesus and Palmer are available?
Yeah, they're also part of the list of negative COVID.
So
so far, is it Keke has been seen around the ground training?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do Jesus as number 9.
Okay. Yeah, you might as well trust him in some of these games, you know.
Yeah. Is Palmer left-footed or right-footed?
Palmer, I don't know. He looks like left-footed. Remember the goal he scored was the left foot, so he must be left-footed. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Palmer on the left. I wonder if Edozie and all these boys are available. You know?
Yeah, Edozie would be good.
And I'm gonna do that. I mean,
we go with him.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well. Another Brazilian next to another Brazilian. This is actually not a bad team. I would welcome this team in a few years. Obviously, De Bruyne and Gundogan might be old, but
yeah, because I mean that front three could be deadly. You have Palmer with left-footed, can play the false nine as well. So all these three can basically rotate amongst themselves. Maybe not Kaiki yet because he's still young and still learning. But I've seen Kaiki play.
Left. He does go to the left side also.
They can all interchange with themselves, but that's not a bad front three. I mean, with Jesus being the elder statesman amongst the three of them, being able to lead them. It's not bad. And then you have that experience behind them with the Gundo, KDB, and Rodri.
Yeah, true.
The back line, the only person who's inexperienced is probably S-Brand, but that's not a bad team.
Yeah, that's not a bad team. This team has to be good enough. If this is the team that can be put out, it has to be good enough to beat to beat Swindon Town. Even if he decides to put Gundogan or De Bruyne on the bench. Remember, sometimes he goes in games like this. He goes for a double pivot of Lavia and with an experienced DM. Remember, he always does that. I still think that's good enough, even if we have Gundogan in front of them or whoever. I think that's still good enough. So, okay, looking at this, since we are finishing up, what would your prediction be if this was the lineup you saw tomorrow?
I think I think 2-0. I like that scoreline. I think it's just give it 2 and then just control the game. Don't
nothing fancy, isn't it?
2-0, control the game, knock it off, and just move on to the next game, which should be Chelsea at home.
Okay, grand. Okay, so guys, that was our lineup. You all know that there's COVID, so nobody was sure what sort of lineup is going to come in. Today I was joined by Carl, who's from Pitch Points. Carl, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me on YouTube at Pitch Points, and then on Twitter I am at Gundalorian, which is think about the Mandalorian, think about Gundogan, and then you have Gundalorian. Okay, I like that movie a lot. It's just one of my favorite funny movies. It's just funny. And that's why.
It's very good, isn't it? Okay, myself, you know yourself, true City fan as always. We might do the match reaction, or we're just going to do the pre-match for the Chelsea game, depending on how busy and how free we are. But guys, look, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Both Pitch Points and True City Fan channel, they work together. They're both growing channels. We're doing a lot of work for you guys. This is for you guys. Always get involved. Leave it down in a comment if you think that we put somebody we're not supposed to put in the team. If any of you guys get any news about the players that are going to play tomorrow, by all means, please, if you've got your own prediction, put it in the comments. Like the vid, share the vid. And until next time, come on, City.